like itself, like itself. Join me. Love created me, love created me, like itself, like itself. Beautiful. Love created me, love created me, like itself, like itself. This is the best news in the world. Let's keep going. Love created me, love created me, like itself, like itself. One more time. Love created me, love created me, like itself, like itself. Now listen. Love holds no grievances, no grievances. It's true. Join me. Love holds no grievances, no grievances. It's true. Love holds no grievances, no grievances. It's true. But back to the beginning. Love created me, love created me, like itself, like itself. Love created me, love created me, like itself, like itself. Now very quietly. Love created me, love created me, like itself, like itself. One more time. Love created me, love created me, like itself, like itself, like itself. Like I said, it's about the best news we could ever possibly hear. Love created me like itself, and there's nothing we can do to change that. In other words, we are love. What else could we be? And what else are we here but to extend but that love and that light and that grace? You know, it gets to the point, we've said this before, but it gets to the point where the words fail because you just begin to feel into that. You just feel into that state of consciousness and love and extension. That's what it is extension. Mm-hmm. Love is extension, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And when you are extending that love, what do you get more of? More love. I'm joined here today by our dear friend Lisa Natoli. Welcome, Lisa.
Thank you.
We're all here today in beautiful Ajijic, Mexico.
These workbook lessons, as we sound them, that's what I love about you doing these musical lessons and inviting everyone, you listening, to not just listen and be entertained by Jimmy, but to actually sound them. I am the light of the world. Love created me like itself. So we're given these new, I'm not a body. All this time I have been sounding, I'm a body. I'm a body, I'm a girl, I have money problems. And now we're sounding new ideas. We're resonating them. And I love the repetition that you keep sounding. And what Greta said to me, these are literally a light frequency. You don't have to understand what this means, but as you sound this new frequency, love created me like itself, she said it literally ripples as light through all of your cells and starts to rearrange things. And this is why in a moment it can seem like things are falling apart, because the light is literally rearranging you on a cellular level. And that's why we're invited to trust while that reorganization is occurring, and we just keep sounding these ideas.
Yeah, and well, the second idea that we have after love created me like itself is that love holds no grievances. And that has to be the follow-up, because a grievance is the opposite of love. A grievance is the holding back of love. And if I am created like love itself, then it's the releasing of all those grievances, all those I ams that we have claimed which are not true, that we come into the experience of the first lesson. So what does that inspire within you? Love holds no grievances.
Well, that's the truth. Light holds no grievances. Love is which is what I am, literally can hold no grievances. So if I am holding a grievance, I must be identifying with something that I am not, because love can hold no grievances. So if I have a grievance, I must have forgotten that love is what I am, because I'm literally using the power of God to hold on to a grievance. And when I really saw that, I'm using the power of God to keep organizing my mind and problems. And you think about it, it's a big deal to actually pull the past into the present.
Takes a lot of energy.
Takes a tremendous amount of energy, and I'm convinced that's why people get sick, because you're literally using all the energy that's available to you.
Right.
And you're literally pulling names and people and things into this holy instant, and you are locating yourself in the past with your problem.
Yeah. You know, I also sometimes think about pretend grievances that then take root within us energetically. And yesterday was a good example. For those of you who are watching the video, yesterday was a pretty big football game against the Vikings and the Saints of all groups. And I hate the Saints.
But let's be clear on who the greatest team is of all.
Well, okay, we won't go there, Miss New England Patriot.
It's the Patriots.
Miss New England Patriot. We'll see when the Super Bowl comes. But anyway, so I don't hate the Patriots. I don't hate the Patriots or the Saints.
Yeah.
But in that moment, it's like you're rooting for your team. It's like, I want this team to win. And for those of you who were with me last night, sitting in the restaurant, getting the blow-by-blow from my brother, it's like, oh no, there's 3 seconds left. The Vikings have, wait a minute. The Vikings just won. And it shows how quickly it can turn. But it's those pretend grievances, then games are an interesting metaphor for that. We hold on to the grievance of an opposing team. But when the uniforms come off, when the game is done, am I holding a grievance? Well, sometimes, because you get locked into it. And that's what the ego does, is it locks into a grievance. And then you forget it was just a game. There's no reason to hold on to this grievance, because love holds no grievances. And so now I'm even paying attention to the ways that I pretend a grievance, like with a sports team. Because I found myself waking up this morning like, yeah, we got him. We got him. Like, hold on. Hold on. Doesn't matter. None of that matters. But we did get him. Any final
But
remarks?
the season isn't over yet.
No, we're going to...
And the Patriots are the #1 team.
We'll be seeing, hopefully, the Vikings...
Got a bunch of Patriots fans here.
Yeah, hopefully the Patriots and the Vikings will be playing in Minnesota in a few weeks. Let's sing it one more time, shall we? I love this discussion. Thank you, Lisa. So let's just fall even deeper into this. Love created me. Love created me like itself. Like itself. Love created me. Love created me like itself. Like itself. Now to part 2. Love holds no grievance. grievances, no grievances. It's true. Love holds no grievances, no grievances. It's true. Love holds no grievances, no grievances. It's true. So what is true? Tell me. Love created me. Love created me like itself, like itself. One more time. Love created me. Love created me like itself, like itself, like itself.